Hey guys, how's it going? Sean here from Real Strange Productions, bringing you another episode from our vlogging series. Except this time, we're going to geek out a little bit in the world of video games. To provide a little backstory, this morning I spent 3 hours in line waiting for this sucker, but it paid off big time. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Nintendo NES Classic Edition. To celebrate the release of this console, I'm going to provide you a bit of history as well as an in-depth look at the newly released Classic Edition. It all started July 15th, 1983 in Japan when Nintendo released the Family Computer, also known as the Famicom. This console was soon to be released on American soil in 1985. The release of this console was very important in America due to the recent video game crash of 1983, where such video game designers as Howard Scott Warshaw were ostracized from the video game industry. Funny, since Howard Scott Warshaw was known to be the creator of the best game at the time, Yar's Revenge, as well as the worst game, E.T., both on the Atari 2600. However, when the Nintendo Entertainment System came out in 1985, it caught like wildfire across the nation. This also allowed Nintendo to do the unthinkable. They licensed third-party developers to create games for their console. This brought an era of creatives from such publishers as Acclaim, Atlas, Bandai, Capcom, Electronic Arts, Squaresoft, SNK, Konami. Also, a few turds were sure to follow from such companies that desire to license games based on popular movie franchises at the time. I'm talking to you, LJN, you jerkasses. Well, the list goes on and on. A few of these major publishers still exist in the gaming world today. As a result of this, over 700 licensed titles were released during the lifespan of the NES. By 1990, nearly 30% of homes across the states had an NES. That's a pretty impressive feat for a device that people believed to be a fad when it first came out. Fast forward 31 years into the future, and you have today, November 11th, 2016. Technology is at full throttle, there's too many games out now to count, and times are difficult due to the recent election. So what better way to bring us together as a nation than to take our divided peoples, stick them in a line together at a mall in the dead of morning, and force them to listen to hours of elevator music, all while they contemplate whether Nintendo's limited supply will leave them standing in line for naught. Surely nothing bad will come of this. So Nintendo releases a console that tickles our childhoods in such a way that doesn't send them to prison. The NES Classic Edition harkens back to an age when gaming was fresh, and ideas were beautiful and new, unlike most games nowadays, which are very much a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. Hashtag Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Along with this bite-sized new console comes 30 games that come tearing from our past. Such adventure titles as the iconic Super Mario Bros. Trilogy, Castlevania and its confusing and misinterpreted sequel, Simon's Quest, Contra's sequel, Super C, which now that I think of it, doesn't make a damn bit of sense. The impossible and might as well be a slideshow, Ghosts and Goblins, the infallible Mega Man 2, Kirby's Adventure, Metroid, arcade classics like Pac-Man, Waka Waka, Galaga, Dr. Mario, Donkey Kong, and its sequel, the infuriating Donkey Kong Jr. Sports games, such as Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream. And that's all I'm going to say because I freaking hate sports games. Bring on the hate. All of this jam-packed into an impressive $60 bundle. Now that we have that out of the way, let's get to releasing this tiny beast. I mean the video game system. Oh, no. You get the fuck back. I don't need you. Fucking camp counselor my ass. So let's rip through this like intern at an all-you-can-drink mojito fest.
I heard that.
Okay, well, here it is. So let's go ahead and get this puppy unboxed, since this is the moment that you guys have all been waiting for. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to be nice and gentle with this, as opposed to some other YouTubers.
I want to tear through it, but you know, like some things you just got to have like respect for.
In the meantime, keep it strange. Keep it real strange. Oh! well, let's go ahead and get through it. All right. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I've been waiting to do this so badly all day. So let's go ahead and set that there. Okay, so here's the inserts. Obviously, we have a little bit of documentation. Let's go ahead and get through this first. Okay, so what we have here is we have a My Nintendo code. We have our NES Classic Edition warranty and user agreement information right there. And then we have, ooh, the startup instructions. Sweet. Oh my, look what we have. We've got a poster. Oh, that is freaking awesome. Okay. Now you're playing with power. That is rad. Oh my God, I love that. I need to frame this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the console itself. Oh my God, this thing is freaking tiny. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. Oh, it's so adorable. It's so tiny. Apparently they have a carrying case that you're going to be able to get for this. And I need it. This obviously doesn't open. You have the two ports that work with the new retro controller. The cool thing is that these power buttons, these actually work. The power button works and the reset button works as well. That is so cool. On the back side, you have your HDMI out, and then you have your power adapter right there. So we'll get into that. And this is just, oh my God, this thing is so freaking cool. I love this thing. This is amazing. I'm getting this thing hooked up. We're going to be doing so much gaming this weekend. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. I can't wait. I love you. Love you. Love you. Okay. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put that right there. Love you. Okay, anyway, let's move on. So next, we have the controller. So let's go ahead and get through this. Obviously a million twist ties that this comes with. There we go. So there's our standard port that a lot of you are familiar with, because that is also for Wii controllers and the original Wii pad as well, to be able to hook it up to the main Wiimote controller. And then here we go. Oh man, yeah, this really brings me back. Look at that. That is so cool. Oh man. It feels very similar. Feels a little bit tighter than the original NES D-pad, and the buttons as well. But you know what? This thing feels great, and it's definitely a 1-to-1 scale from the original pad. That is so cool. Only one problem. Hey guys, Nintendo. You expecting me to like be dry humping the TV while I'm doing this or something? Or like what? Like what's up with this like 3-foot cord? I don't get it. It's like, I mean, I'm going to be close to the console when I'm actually playing it, but like, really, guys? I mean, yeah, I know $60 isn't all that much money, but I mean, how much more would it have cost for you to just like make this an extra 3 feet? Something to think about. Inside here, okay, here we have the little power adapter. So there's the adapter itself. So it's basically just like a little cell phone charger, which is really cool, actually. Oh, hey, it's actually from the company Lite-On. I've used a few of their optical drives before, actually. That's pretty weird. Yeah, the CD DVD burners, same company. Yeah, that's pretty trippy. Okay, well, right on. What do we have under all of this? Okay, so they do supply you with an HDMI cable. That is super cool of them. That's super nice. I really do enjoy that. Makes me really happy that I don't have to go buy yet another HDMI cable. I mean, I know they're cheap and everything, but still, I mean, it's nice of you guys to actually do this for something that's only $60. So major props to you guys on that one. Thanks, Nintendo. Really appreciate it. And then finally, we have our USB cable, and this USB cable is what goes in this side into the power adapter. And then we have the mini USB port that's going to go right into the back of the console. So perfect. Yeah, that's great. So I love the fact that this thing can be basically powered by a cell phone adapter. That's pretty neat. But anyway, yeah, that's everything in here. And so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to get this thing plugged in. And we're going to spend some time with this over the weekend. We're going to be doing plenty of recording with this. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to try and get through most of the games. We're going to get through a lot of them this weekend, basically as many as I can physically muster through. And then we're going to spend next week trying to cover more of the games as well. And we're just gonna see how it goes. I really look forward to all the games. I'm even gonna try in some of the sports games. We'll see how I do with Tecmo Bowl. We'll see if I can spend more than 5 minutes with that game. We're gonna get this guy plugged in. We're gonna have some fun with this thing, man. This can go anywhere in my media center, no problem at all whatsoever. Oh, I love it. Oh, that is so cool. That's essentially our unboxing of the NES Classic Edition. This thing is going to be so much fun to play with. So while I was purchasing the console, I knew that they had extra controllers that you could purchase for $10 a piece. When I showed up to my local GameStop, they had 12 consoles and they had 2 controllers available, 2 extra controllers. These guys, these retail for $9.99. They're incredibly hard to find right now, just like the NES Classic Edition. But I mean, so be it. They're incredibly hard to find, and well, I'm just glad that I was able to get one while I can. There are a couple of other accessories that I did have to order online for this, so we'll try and cover those a bit later. And I also got the new retro guide as well, so we'll cover that in a future video. I know they're so hard to find right now. It's driving me nuts. And, you know, just a little bit of a public service announcement. Whatever you guys do, if you were not able to get it on day one, please just wait until the stores have it in stock again. I looked on eBay and whatnot, and those things are just commanding insane prices right now. They're going between, I think, around $300 to about $2,000, which is just insane. That is so stupid. And that's typically what happens with Nintendo, is they tend to say that they don't have very much stock of a particular item, and then eventually people start to get angry, and then eventually they just magically have more stock, and by the time they release it, people usually don't have any more interest in it. But whatever you do, do not purchase this from scalpers. Scalpers are the root of all evil when it comes down to gaming. It's not good for the industry. It's not good for the gamers, especially, because the gaming is really all we have, and there's no reason for this kind of thing to just sit on a shelf, or for a scalper to keep, 20 of these things hoarded in their basement. So whatever you guys do, just wait for the new stock. It will come. You will get yours. This is not a limited edition release in any way, shape, or form. So if you guys enjoyed this unboxing as much as I enjoyed actually unboxing this, oh my god, this thing is so amazing. Go ahead and share off this video, leave a like and subscribe, and in the comments section below, go ahead and tell me whether you guys were able to get a hold of one of these, because they're fantastic, they're amazing, and I can't wait to get this thing plugged in. In the meantime, guys, keep it strange. Real strange.